So, for today's virtual tour webinar, we're going to be discussing more about Scotland. So, first off, just an introduction. So, more about Scotland's history. So, Scotland's history is marked by Celtic, Viking, and Norman influences, as well as centuries of conflict and union with England. The early inhabitants built remarkable Neolithic sites like Skara Brae, while Celtic tribes, including the Picts and the Gaels, shaped the cultural foundation. Romans attempted to conquer Scotland but were held back by fierce resistance, leading to the construction of Hadrian's Wall. In the 19th century, King Kenneth MacAlpin united the Picts and the Scots, forming the Kingdom of Alba. Scotland later faced battles for independence against England, led by figures like William Wallace and Robert the Bruce, before eventually uniting with England in 1707 to form Great Britain. So, more about its geography. So, Scotland is located in the northern part of the United Kingdom, covering about one-third of the island of Great Britain. It is bordered by England to the south, the North Sea to the east, the Atlantic Ocean to the north and west, and the Irish Sea to the southwest. Scotland has a diverse landscape featuring the rugged highlands, home to the UK's highest peak, which is Ben Nevis, standing at 1,345 meters, and the lowlands, where most of the population resides. The country has nearly 800 islands, including the Hebrides, Orkney, and Shetland. It, its many its many lakes, such as Loch Ness and deep glens, add to its dramatic scenery, shaped by glaciers during the Ice Age. The temperate maritime climate brings cool, wet weather year round, and more on the climate. So Scotland has a temperate maritime climate, meaning it experiences cool, wet, and unpredictable weather year round. Winters are generally mild compared to other countries at similar latitudes, with temperatures rarely dropping below freezing in lowland areas, though highlands see heavy snowfall. Summers are cool, with average temperatures ranging from 15 to 17 degrees Celsius, which is equivalent to 59 to 63 degrees Fahrenheit, though heat waves occasionally push temperatures above 25 degrees Celsius, which is 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Rain is frequent, especially in the west, where the highlands receive over 4,500 millimeters, which is 177 inches of annual rainfall, making it one of the wettest places in Europe. The east coast, including cities like Edinburgh and Aberdeen, is drier due to the rain shadow effect from the mountains. Scotland also experiences strong winds, particularly in the winter, and long summer days with nearly 18 hours of daylight in northern regions. Next up, some attractions. So first off is Edinburgh Castle, one of Scotland's most iconic landscapes. Edinburgh Castle sits atop Castle Rock, offering breathtaking views of the capital city. This historic fortress has played a central role in Scotland's history for centuries, serving as a royal residence, military stronghold, and prison. Visitors can explore the crown jewels of Scotland, the Stone of Destiny used in the coronation of Scottish and British monarchs, and the oldest surviving building in Edinburgh, St. Margaret's Chapel. The castle is also the site for the famous 1 o'clock gun, which has been fired almost daily since 1861. Next up is Loch Ness, located in the Scottish Highlands. Loch Ness is one of the deepest and most mysterious lakes in the world, famous for the legend of Nessie, the Loch Ness monster. Whether or not the mythical creature exists, visitors are drawn to the loch for its stunning natural beauty, boat cruises, and the historic Urquhart Castle, which offers incredible views over the water. The loch stretches for 23 miles and is so deep that it contains more fresh water than all the lakes in England and Wales combined. Next is the Isle of Skye, often considered the most beautiful part of Scotland. The Isle of Skye is known for its breathtaking landscapes, rugged coastline, and mystical scenery. Famous attractions include the Old Man of Storr, which is a towering rock formation offering stunning views, the Fairy Pools, which is a series of crystal like waterfalls, and the Quirrang, a landslip that creates dramatic otherworldly rock formations. Skye is also rich in Scottish Gaelic culture and folklore, making it a must visit for nature lovers and photographers. Glencoe, this picturesque valley in the Scottish Highlands is known for its dramatic scenery and tragic history. Surrounded by towering mountains and steep cliffs, Glencoe is paradise for hikers, climbers, and outdoor enthusiasts. The valley is also infamous for the 1692 Glencoe massacre, in which members of the MacDonald clan were betrayed and killed by government soldiers. Today, it remains one of Scotland's most hauntingly beautiful locations, featuring scenic hiking trails, waterfalls, and a sense of wild, untouched nature. Next is Stirling Castle, one of Scotland's most historically significant castles. Stirling Castle sits on a strategic hilltop, offering views of the surrounding landscape. It played a key role in the wars of Scottish independence, with battles like the Battle of Stirling Bridge in 1297 and the Battle of Bannockburn in 1314 taking place nearby. The castle was once the childhood home of Mary, Queen of Scots, and featuring grand halls, opulent royal chambers, and fascinating exhibits that transport visitors back to Scotland's medieval past. Next up, more on its cuisine. So the first dish is haggis. Scotland's national dish, haggis, is a savory pudding made from minced sheep's heart, liver, and lungs, mixed with suet, oatmeal, onions, and spices. Traditionally cast in a sheep's stomach and boiled,
Mm.
haggis is a rich or has a rich, earthy flavor. It is typically served with neeps, which are mashed turnips, and tatties, which are mashed potatoes, along with a dram of whiskey. Though its ingredients may sound unusual, haggis is beloved for its hearty and comforting taste. Next is Cullen Skink, which is a thick and creamy soup originating from the fishing village of Cullen in northeast Scotland, made with smoked haddock, potatoes, onions, and milk or cream. This warming dish is a Scottish take on chowder. The smoky and slightly salty flavor of the haddock gives it a distinctive taste, making it a favorite comfort food, especially in colder months. Next is Scotch pie, which is a small, round, double crust pie traditionally filled with spiced minced lamb or mutton. The crust is firm, making it easy to eat by hand, and the filling is seasoned with pepper and other spices. Scotch pies are a popular snack at football matches and bakeries across Scotland, often enjoyed with a dollop of brown sauce or served alongside baked beans. Next is Cranachan, which is a classic Scotch dessert made with layers of whipped cream, honey, toasted oats, and fresh raspberries. Traditionally, whiskey is added to the cream for extra flavor. Originally, Cranachan was made to celebrate the raspberry harvest in summer, but today it is enjoyed year-round, often served in elegant glasses as a light yet indulgent dessert. Stovies, which is a rustic comforting dish made from potatoes, onions, and leftover meats, all slow cooked together until soft and flavorful. The dish was traditionally prepared as an economical way to use up leftovers, making it a staple in Scottish households. Stovies are often served with oat cakes and pickled beetroot for added texture and tanginess. Lastly, some fun facts, then a video. So some fun facts include that Scotland has around 790 islands, but only about 94 are inhabited. The Loch Ness monster or Nessie was first reported in 1933. Scotland is home to the world's tallest hedge, measuring over 30 meters. The national animal of Scotland is the unicorn. Golf was invented in Scotland and first played in the 15th century. The Scottish flag is one of the oldest national flags in the world. The world's first color photograph, taken in 1861, was of a Scottish tartan ribbon. Scotland has three official languages: English, Scots, and Scottish Gaelic. Whiskey is Scotland's biggest export, with over 130 distilleries producing it. Edinburgh was the first city in the world to have its own fire brigade in 1824.